What is going on, everybody? Hello. Happy Easter to everybody celebrating. It is a hopefully beautiful Sunday morning wherever you are in the world, or beautiful Sunday evening if you're on the other side. But I'm here with my good friend, Darkestnyte. Darkestnyte, how are you feeling today, sir?
Doing good. Happy Easter to everyone out there that celebrates. And as you can see, it is a beautiful day. I got sun shining right into my window. And no matter what I do, I can't get it to
I can't get it. Well, you know what?
So I'm feeling good. I'm
just take it, man. Just take it. You know, the universe is trying to send you some vitamin D. So
exactly. Yeah, spend too much time in front of my computer.
Hey, you know what? That's where life is these days. Yes. in many aspects. All right, let's say hello to some folks. We got Andrew Johnston in the house, Big Dog Webb, Gregory Levenfield, Icy Flow, hello. Leandro saying, good morning. Good thing I left the screen open in another tab. I would have forgotten to come back. Don't you just hate when that happens? Big Dog, what's going on? Harry, Larry, two beautiful people. Well, thank you. You know, I try. Did you shave today, Darkestnyte?
I did not.
He's got that Easter scruff. That's what it is.
Exactly.
Darren, what's happening, man? Michael, Brian, Guarana, Virus, happy Easter. Wish I could join on the tournaments, but heading out for brunch. Hey, man, you know, people wanted it on Sunday. I was just like, it's gonna be Easter, but we'll see. We'll make it happen and just go from there. So we do have two tournaments. The first one is starting in about 30 minutes here. That's going to be a silver one, Easter Sunday Showdown. Okay, so I gotta share something that I think you'll appreciate, and this is why, you know, AI and ChatGPT are taking over, because I'm starting to use it more.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to find something. I was trying to find a word synonymous with like fight or battle or whatever the case is that began with the letter S to go with Sunday, and it's just like. I went to like thesaurus.com and I was like clicking through a bunch of different things, and then I was like, wait, let me just ask ChatGPT, give me a list, and boom, it was done. So that's how we ended up with Sunday Showdown. So hopefully we'll see what sticks in the future.
I have a very funny AI story, but I'll tell it at some point during the stream. You'll love it.
We got some time now. You want to go for it?
So I have a buddy of mine who absolutely hates AI. And I'm a fan of AI. And so we were going back and forth. And I said, you know, we do this all the time. Why don't I just ask and the app I use is Ask AI, how I should handle this problem? And I typed in, what to do when your friend hates AI. And so it spit out, and the first thing it said was, you should try to be understanding of your friend's opinion, point of view. And it literally taught me how to be a better human, which was not what I expected, right? At all. Like I thought it would say, well, you send this robot army over and then we'll make them comply.
Oh, I mean, come on. But, you know, Skynet's going to be a little more tactful than that.
That was his argument. And so it was really interesting that it really focused on trying to be respectful, and that the protection of the relationship was much more important than being right. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I never would have expected it. And it was great. It was a great conversation, and I didn't change his mind, but I stopped trying. So
yeah, it's been interesting. I've been using it a lot more for very specific, you know, it's just nice to go and ask a question the same way I used to ask on Google and then hope that the search results would be relevant. Now I get to go in and just be like, and I don't know. I know a lot of people are having way more fun with it, getting way more utility. I feel like I'm not even scratching the surface yet. I've just used it here and there for fun, really.
Imagine the next generation after they've had a decade or two with it, right? That's going to be incredible.
Indeed. All right, we got Butters in the house. We got New Age Investor. Yeah, Virus GPT is getting nuts. GPT-4, I don't even know if I've tried that yet. I think I'm still on the old one. Lotnik, what's going on? Happy Easter. So, guys, we just another reminder, we got some tournaments coming up here within about 25 minutes or so. But since we got some time, and there's two. The first one's going to be a silver one, then we got a diamond champ one coming in a little bit later. But since we got some time, I thought, Darkestnyte, we could talk about what is 100% taking up all your mind space when it comes to Splinterlands right now. So you and I, well, it's funny because like you and I have been talking a bunch about it recently. We're looking at we're looking at production points. We'll call them production points today. We're looking at production points. We're trying to figure out how to maximize. And also, actually, I don't know if everybody here knows yet, but do you mind if I share?
Yeah, of course.
The club that you just recently joined?
Go for it.
Well, congratulations, Darkestnyte. You are now part of the Keep Club, which is super awesome. I'm really excited, really happy for you. Where did you buy yours again? Do you remember the region and tract?
Yeah, so it's in the pristine Northwest. It is in territory, well, it's in tract 17.
Tract 17.
Yeah,
region 17, you mean? Okay.
I'm sorry, region 17, tract 3. There we go.
Got it. Okay.
And yeah, I still have to kind of get my mind right about how to identify where it's from, right? So yeah,
just go with 17.3. Everybody will figure it out then. Plot numbers are like meh.
Yeah, but if you're gonna say, welcome to the club, you have to actually say how it happened because part of it's your fault.
Well, I mean, you can share that story if you want. I felt terrible, guys, because you know me. Whenever I'm on here, I try not to like hype up and FOMO people into stuff. And then I was talking to Darkestnyte, and he just what changed your mind? Because you were looking at it and you said specifically, I'm gonna wait for it to go down to X amount.
Yep.
And then we continued talking, and I said that's a good strategy. I said that I was probably looking at that X amount too. And I think at that point, I'm just curious, what changed your mind?
So I felt the fact that you and I were having the conversation. So the price for the Keep, let's just full disclosure, right, was about $2,700.
Yep.
And I have crypto and wallets and stuff like that. And the biggest delay really was just grabbing crypto from all these different wallets and then converting it over, right? But I felt with the intensity that we were having that conversation, I said, we can't be the only ones that are eyeballing this Keep, right? And so I said, well, what am I really waiting for the price to be? And I said, 2,500? And I said, is it worth losing an opportunity like this for $250? And it just didn't seem, it seemed like the opportunity cost high. I just said, you know what, let's just rip the Band-Aid off. And it turned out to be just the right choice to make, I think.
Yeah, well, I was just pulling up Keeps now, and the cheapest one available is 4,200.
Yeah, they're continuing to rise, right?
So
which is pretty crazy.
Well, what's nice is that they're going into diamond hands, right? They're going into people who want to have a Keep long term versus, somebody who had a region and is trying to make some extra capital because they don't need to have all the tracks, or they don't need to have all the land within there.
Yeah, I mean, I think the real piece of it was understanding. I said to myself, man, we burned so many Chaos Legion packs, and we're going to need those cards, right? That was really the really part of it, right? And I realized, I said, I could go for quantity, right? Because I think the commons are going to be somewhat affordable for a little bit, right?
Sure.
I could have 10, 20, plots. But I said, I'm not going to have enough cards to fully maximize that, right? But if I go with quality, right, maybe Epic or Keep or something like that, then I can put some of the cards on that I can afford to not play with and maximize it from that perspective. And so as I kind of weighed those two options, I just said, you know what, I'm going to go quality over quantity, which is an equally good, strategy. But I just don't have the cards. I mean, I play too much, right? So I play a lot. I got tower defense coming out, so I know I'm going to stake some cards for that. And I'm limited in terms of how many cards that I'm going to have extra. Soulbound reward cards may help, right? But I don't think it's going to help me enough.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I was against the burning of Chaos Legion packs from the beginning, but I will say I'm glad it happened. Right, I voted against it, but the community wanted it, so it happened. And now that it's done, the nuanced argument I'm trying to make is that I still wouldn't have voted for it,
right?
But I've accepted the reality and accepted the benefits that have come from it, which has kind of like put pulled up the scarcity a little bit in terms of like people are now starting to realize like, oh, well, we need a bunch of cards and there's no more packs available. At least, well, sorry, there's still packs available and they're still super cheap on the secondary market. But you're starting to see the scale at which land is going to eat up a ton of these cards.
Yeah.
Now that being said, I mean, we were looking at the production points for like castles, keeps, and probably the legendary lands out there, and I have a feeling it's gonna wipe out. And I made a video about this, but it's gonna wipe out the alphas and betas just because of those multipliers.
Yep. Now here's the interesting thing though, because I've been playing with that calculator quite a bit. So my plan was for my keep to I have a bunch of maxed out beta dragons, right? That I don't really use as much as I used to. However, Chaos Legion gold dragon cards, right, are actually worth more PP than the beta cards, right? So there's a choice there, right? So I think that a lot of the cards, I mean, they're more accessible, I think, from Chaos Legion, but it's definitely pushing the price up.
Yeah. It's, the thing with land is it's the scope of it is so large. It's almost like unrealistic because we're starting to get bits and pieces of like obviously what the first couple of levels, phase 1.5 and 2 will be, but when I look at what land will be, and land is going to be its own game, right? It's going to be its own separate thing that exists. Like, so it's cool that we're going to have the card game continue to develop and grow. We're going to have and hopefully different aspects within the card game, right? Where you get maybe different game modes or more expansion within brawls and tournaments, right? So all that stuff's going to be happening within the actual game itself as it stands. We're going to get tower defense, hopefully within the next couple of months. That's going to utilize a lot of the assets within the game. And now we're going to get land, which will also utilize assets within the game and create its own separate like empire building thing. So again, the reason that like I'm bullish on land, not that I wasn't before. I was always going to be happy with my 2 plots no matter what they are. But Nate came on at during the last town hall and made a comment where he's just like, it doesn't matter. He's like, if you own like an entire region or if you own 1 plot, like their goal is to make it so that like they want this to be like the best decision you ever made, right? Over the next couple of years.
And I feel like that, right? Yeah. I absolutely feel like that.
So, I don't want to spread too much unnecessary hopium around, but I am excited about what land could be in the long run, right? Because it's not just a supplemental thing to the game. And even if you look at it as just a supplemental thing to the card game, just imagine if it evolves into like its own thing, but also becomes like a supplemental thing to all the other games on there. What if we start doing like what if you can at some point start creating spells and items for or spells for what's that called, for tower defense, right? Like what if there's like integration, all this like and so I don't know if that's something that the team has in mind necessarily. I don't know if that's something that we as a DAO would need to vote on, but ultimately it's just like the possibilities in a certain sense are endless. It's just a matter of getting the infrastructure built around it, which could take like 5 years. So before anybody like goes and apes into land, I'm just saying like, be prepared to ride this out for the long run.
So, it's interesting because one of the things that I've been thinking about, right? We've burned a lot of cards for Chaos Legions, tons of them, right?
Sure.
I don't think we'll repeat that mistake with Rebellion, but I would be skeptical. But again, there's not financial advice or anything, but I don't think we're going to see penny cards again, right? Or reward cards or anything that are down for a penny, because we're going to have unlimited staking as well, right? So why would you?
Well, that's not guaranteed yet, but I mean, unlimited staking would be great.
Yep. So, but again, a lot of those cards have somewhere to go now, right? And if they're too cheap, they'll get scooped up, right? So will we see penny cards and gold cards for what was Heartclaw at like 17? A gold Heartclaw could be, $1, right? I don't think you'll ever see those again.
Well, I think the soulbound reward cards are going to change that at the very least, just because I would assume that when the unlocking time comes and there's an unlocking fee, I don't know what it's going to be, but keep in mind that, and maybe the team wouldn't do it this way, or at least knowingly do it this way, but it's just like whatever they decide as the unlocking fee creates an artificial floor for the cards,
absolutely.
right? So I don't know if you would technically count that as like market manipulation or you know, creating an artificial price floor or whatever. Well, I mean, it is creating an artificial price floor, but like whatever they decide to do, that's like the low end. And in my opinion, I want to see all these vouchers gone. So it's just like, at the very least, every card that's unlocked should be, you know, one voucher, which is 12 cents. So that's immediately like a 12x, or even when vouchers were at their low, which was what, 7 cents. Like that's a 7x over what we had. So again, I don't know what this looks like, but I do agree with you to a certain extent. My hope is that I don't want Rebellion to be delayed. Trust me. I want it so we can kick Untamed out of Modern. But at the same time, I think if we're going to get any kind of euphoria, it's going to happen because Land Phase 2, for example, comes out before Rebellion. So the further Rebellion gets pushed back, I think there's a higher chance of like people being like, oh my goodness, there's, you know, there's only so many cards and Rebellion's not out for another X amount of months, but like Land is paying X amount, or I need these items and spells now, right? You know, so could be interesting.
So how are you feeling about Area 51 these days?
Oh, I'm pumped, man. I am really, really excited for it. So the biggest thing, and the reason why I wanted to go with like the group land claim in the first place, right? So on Walking Keys' stream, was because I wanted to be around people that, you know, I could build with, people that are here and active, that are part of the community, or at least part of like the sub community that we have. Because there's a whole other like community. I mean, you know, I don't know what the full amount of gamers are or full amount of players are, but I would say that there's a good amount of like overlap between like, you know, my channel, Walking Keys' channel, maybe even like Bulldog's channel to a certain extent. So just all the people here that are part of like this vibe, it was cool to be a part of this with them, because we've all made it through what I don't want to say it was the most difficult part, but damn, 2022 was rough.
It was rough. Yeah,
so like if you made it through 2022 and you're not feeling the hype right now, like I don't know, like what are you still doing around, right? Like there's cool things happening. And if you're just here for the money, then I get it, right? I'm not trying to demonize you for just going after the money. It's just I think you're gonna end up waiting for a while for like a macro, you know, Bitcoin pump for us to really feel it. But in the meantime, there's cool game stuff happening, which is awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, and the reason why I ask, right, is so that might be one of the challenges that I have is in the track that I'm in. I don't know anybody that's there, right? Yeah. And there are quite a few plots that are not even surveyed yet. So my concern is how active will people be, and what will the team do for inactive land, right? In the real world, we have laws around that, right? Yeah. Squatters' rights and things like that. I think I think there's already established, you know, real estate law, right? So they could easily apply all of that. But the reality is, what do you do if someone's just been sitting on a plot and not doing anything and not developing it and not harvesting stuff, and you're a keep holder, right? Which is where you generate your value from. Yeah. What do they do with that short term and long term?
You know, I don't know. I do have an idea, but I haven't fully fleshed it out. I was just kind of following what the conversation was with Aggie and Mav Chat recently. But I just want to give a quick update for folks. Guys, we do have a tournament. It starts in 10 minutes. This is going to be the silver tournament. And I believe you can check in already. So I actually want to, I'm going to join just because I want to.
Sweet.
I want to go for it. So that way I'll have something to play while we're doing this. Yeah. So yeah, make sure you guys hop in. And okay, to your question about land and squatters or unoccupied land.
I want to be a squatter, by the way. So
so here's the thing. Because I think there's going to be a lot of land that ends up being like this.
Inactive.
So like when I say a lot, I mean like a significant amount. It's gonna impact a lot of tracks and regions, and it's just gonna be like, oh well, this kind of sucks, right? So and God forbid somebody passes away, they didn't give their keys, right? And they own like, you know, 10 plots in your tract or your region or something, and all of a sudden like that stuff goes inactive. I don't like the idea of like reclaiming ownership to sell it off to someone else, but I do wonder if there is a way at some point in the future, right? So this is my rough idea. If there is a way at some point in the future that either the region or the castle owner or the keep owner can essentially like basically everybody who's in that tract, for example, can crowdsource and work the land together and reap the benefits.
Absolutely.
But only after the land has been inactive for like, I don't know, like 2 years or something like that, right? Like it's got to be a significant amount of time, or if the land is unsurveyed, it gets automatically surveyed. Something like that, where like there's a program where it becomes like this, I guess like a commune or something. It's just like community land that everybody can take part in. Everybody who's part of like that tract or that region can take part in. But the moment somebody logs back in, everybody, it goes, they reclaim ownership of that.
Right. So that's the same as real estate, right? So you could have a squatter, right, that literally develops your own land that you hold. But as long as you're interacting with the land, right, and I forget what the time frame is. I think it's like 10 years. Then it's yours, right? But if you're inactive on that land for like 10 years, I think it's called easements, right, where they actually own the land now, and it's theirs. So I would like to see something similar, right? Like, and again, the rules could be pretty simple, right? If you're adjacent to an inactive land, you could work it as if it's yours. But the moment there's a blockchain transaction from the actual owner, then everything else gets wiped out, and then it's like you were never there.
Yeah, super. No, that's a good point.
But to your point, after 2 years, right? Maybe it becomes yours.
Well, no, it can be that you were there. It's just like the moment like somebody logs back in or like decides to start working the land, it's just like if the community had like crowdsourced resources and whatever, all of that goes back, right? So to stake the DEC for monsters, and maybe certain people have like contributed monsters. And I don't know, maybe instead of like, maybe it just goes, maybe, like now we're keep owners. Maybe it just goes to keep owners. Maybe all of a sudden, like you can go in and like take advantage of that because like it's under your domain. And therefore like you can work it, and maybe it gets taxed at a higher rate, but the taxes go to again, there's so many different ways that you could play it so that land is still viable. But I don't know. I feel like they're going to find a way. They're going to find a way to make it happen.
I agree. I agree.
And so it could be like an interesting opportunity. You get into like a region that's like half filled, and all of a sudden it's just like, wait a second, I can go in and do a bunch of stuff. Hey, let me catch up on chat because we're going to start the tournament soon in a couple minutes here. So I say I'll bring my A game, says Big Dog, but my A game's like a C game. Marshall Darkestnyte. I like the sound of that.
Yes, I do like it. Or Warden,
Marshall, and when you get your fifth Rooney, it's going to be Rune Guard, which is probably one of my favorites.
I realized I have to get 2 new Roonies, right? Because I'm going to play with one.
You want to play with one,
and you have to have 5 that are working the land. Now, here's the question: if you have delegated your Rooney to someone and they're having it work the land, does that still count as you having a Rooney working the land?
I would say no. I would assume you'd want it working your land, but
that's not what it says though in the white.
Sure, yeah. I mean, maybe, but that it doesn't matter. You have 5 plots, and you need a 5th Rooney regardless. I would assume you'd want to maximize your production. Yeah,
it's going to happen at some point, but Roonies have skyrocketed in price.
I know, almost half an E.
Really expensive right now. So,
IC Flow, thanks for letting people know about, or reminding folks about the tournament. Guys, feel free to hop in. The silver one's starting now.
Starts in 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Make sure you check in. Oh, see, look, I was not going to follow my own advice. I'm going to check into the tournament now. Thank you, IC Flow, for the reminder. All right, so Big Dog, I'm happy to pick up Common Bog for $67. Yeah, I saw some land for under $60 yesterday. All right, did you see the deal Mancer did last night on stream? Essentially traded 4,000 CL packs for the difference between a keep and a castle. Wait, does Cryptomancer or the Tales from Cryptomancer have a castle now?
Yes, I believe so.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So they did a group. They did a group claim, right? So it was Stever. Bulldog, Tails, a couple other guys, and I didn't actually see it, the reveal, right? But
Sure.
I understand it was a 50-50 shot between him and somebody else. And I did see some people congratulating him. So
That's awesome. I'll have to reach
so
out.
I just assumed that he had gotten it right.
I will have
It couldn't
to
happen to a better guy, right? Like, and he's been crunching the numbers. We need
he's
to
a numbers
get him
guy.
on because he sent me a message the other day, and he says, "Look, if you're a region holder, right, you could potentially, right? So potentially make over $400 per day, right? Optimized." And it's optimized, right?
Yeah,
so it's possible. Now, I'm not saying you will. So I would rather get him on, right? Because he really has.
Sure. I would love to see his numbers. I just think every number is overinflated right now. I was trying to run. So I put a video up, but I actually didn't dive deep into the numbers because that wasn't the focus of the video. But when I was looking at the ROI for a keep based on current prices, actually the prices are up now, so it's going to be even less. I was just, I will make a video for this, but my number was like a 2% APR, which is kind of pathetic.
Yeah, but I mean, again, and I know we say, hey, it's an investment for some, but I think for us, it's a much better engagement with the game itself. We have enough.
Sure, yeah. But I was just looking purely at numbers and what you can expect from folks. But here, okay, so
all right, so Tails did not get the castle. Oh man.
Oh, he got a keep. Okay, thank you, Darren.
So there's a whole bunch of information that I wasn't sure, so I need to remove the congratulations I sent him in Discord.
Alex is saying land overhype. Well, anytime something comes out, there's always going to be a lot of hype.
I hope the prices do go down.
I mean, well, we'll get into that because we had a good conversation about it yesterday.
Yeah.
Lackey Lukey. Yeah, come through, guys. You have 2 minutes left to hop into the tournament. We have 22 people here in the tournament. So, you gotta get
Plato. I'm sorry.
I think we both met Plato.
We both met him at Splinterfest. Yeah, these are all people that were at Splinterfest, which is kind of cool.
Big Dog waiting for vouchers to get back to. Hey, what happened to State of Survival? I haven't seen State of Survival around here.
He hasn't been around.
Absound doesn't understand why people are around for money because he hasn't made any in the game. Oh, Alex, I just don't need to go and talk about.
That's not true.
Well, see, but that's the thing. It's better if I let people. If I don't need to brag about how much I've made in the game. So we'll just leave it at that. But yeah, you're right, Alex. You're totally right. Feel good about yourself. All right, what happens when a castle remains unclaimed? Will you still be taxed, and where does it go?
It gets burned. That they were specific about that in the white paper.
Whoa,
it's burned.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Dude, there's gonna be a lot. Oh, okay. Another video. There's gonna be a lot of SPS burned. There's gonna be a lot of SPS burned. Oh wait, this is a great video idea. I need to write this down somewhere because I'm gonna go and calculate it afterwards. Exotic Creations. Hello, what's going on? No, I think I've seen them around before.
Really?
All right, 1 minute, guys. 1 minute left. We got 24 folks in here. Oh, perfect. That means, oh no, we'll still have a qualifier round. But don't worry, qualifier round is best 2 out of 3 because I really don't like. All right, After Dark tournament starts soon. Thanks, Icy Flow. After Sun, you need to check in. Thank you. Plato got the castle. Tails got the key. Mancer. Wait, oh, Cryptmancer got 4,000 packs. Okay. Oh wait, did Cryptmancer have? Okay, I you know what? Let me stop asking here because I don't really know what the deal was with that. Black Coffee, Mystic Force, hello. New Age says, I've started calculating what cards I will be using for my best land, and I will no longer have any alpha or beta on the rental market. See, this is what I'm talking about. Everybody's going to reach the same conclusion. All right, tournament has started. Best of luck to everyone. Do I have a qualifier?
This time I'm going to take my time.
Wait a second.
You got to buy.
Did I get a buy? Oh, I did not. I'm up against Big Dog Web.
Nice.
All right, so while I'm doing my battles here, and I can still chat, but you've been doing a little more, looking into a lot of like the Untamed and betas. What's your game plan? How are you focusing on this?
So for me, it's always about lore, right? Mm-hmm. So that's going to drive most of my decisions, even though it may not be as efficient. So my keep I'm going to start there. My keep is on a hill, right? So that means dragon or life. So those are my options. It's also on an island, right, per the map, which is kind of cool too, right? So for me, it's going to be dragons are my favorite cards. I'm going to put dragons on, right? So if they're going to be normal betas, not gold. So I'm going to put, I even have V cards, right? So it's going to be.
We even have what cards?
So lightning dragon, right? I have a maxed out
yeah.
lightning dragon. I have a black dragon, right, which I hardly ever use. What was the other one? Chromatic dragon, right? That one, there are better options, right? So that one's going to go. And then I'll have to figure out what the last 2 slots are going to be. But Rooney's going to be on there. I have a totem that you guys gave, or actually Keys gave me for my birthday.
Ooh, nice.
And I have a title, right? So all those multipliers are they really do add up. But I think I'm going to get stuck right at 121,000 PP, and then it'll be very difficult to get there.
Have you used that land calculator on Peak Monsters? It's super helpful.
Very much so. But what I realized is I have a few gold legendary Chaos Legion cards, and those actually give higher PP than the beta regular, right? So that's kind of my dilemma. Do I put my gold Chaos Legion on the land, right? I think Luthien gave me that as a gift, right? And I maxed it out. And it's a great card. I love using it, but will it be better served on land? Maybe. Right? So it's really, I think it's going to be, people are going to have to make some hard choices in terms of what cards they actually put on land. Especially if you're a player, right? If you're a player, you need those cards.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be huge.
Yeah. Right. Do I put my gold?
Can you see my screen for the battle?
Sorry. Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gold Demon Shark.
Yeah, I mean, do I put that on land?
You play with that thing all the time.
I play with it all the time, right? So this is going to be interesting to see. And I also delegate cards to friends, right? So I'm pretty sure that's going to slow down a bit.
I think you should just take everything back and focus on maximizing.
Yeah, but I mean, this is a time for opportunity, right? So I think, and I think you said this, that there's we'll be getting SPS, right? And that pool is going to be relatively small for people that haven't really, claimed their land and such. So is the first month or 2 months the golden time of getting the most rewards? And then as hype starts to happen and people FOMO in and start developing their land, do we get diluted rewards, right? And I think that's very much possible because that's what always happens. Yeah.
True. All right, hold on. I got to put my stuff in.
Yeah. I mean, because the funny part is, as I see people with huge regions, right? How do they populate all of that land with cards, right? And some of these collections are pretty massive, right? But if you don't have a massive collection, where do you get the cards from to populate all those plots?
Well, I think a lot of land is just going to be underproduced, right? People are just going to get land and get whatever production points they can from it overall.
Yep. Or land going to have a bunch of garbage cards, right? Like so this is the quality over quantity, right? You're obviously going to want your highest quality land to have the best workers, but your common, tundra, right? What are you going to put there?
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm going to take it on Big Dog. Oh, actually, no, I'm getting a little too cocky. Can you still hear me or no?
Yep. I can hear you.
All right, GG's, Big Dog. Nice. I won the qualifier round. And you see me using. Yeah, I know. Soulbound reward cards.
Nice.
Soulbound reward cards. All right, good game, Big Dog.
Yeah, I love reward cards. I mean, I think we talk about it all the time. I love the reward cards.
They're a lot of fun to play. So I've been looking at a lot of like silver level tournaments because most of my cards are maxed for silver. The only one that isn't, well, actually, there's a bunch that aren't, but like I really want to get that Lob Lowland so that I can get my Cora in the mix.
Oh yeah.
But I only have a bronze level one, so none. I can't get into any of the main ones from Splinterlands just because the prices are super high. But there's a lot of like just community tournaments that are out there which have been fun.
But you have the new rule set too now, right? For
for
using gladiator cards, which is excellent. I mean, if you look at the changes, I mean, think about where we were a year ago. Yeah. Did you think that we would be here right now where we are?
I mean, a year ago we were so salty about bots. That's what April was last year. Yes. March through May was just salty about bots, salty about the fact that the reward pools were sucked dry. Yep. And so I mean, that's a great point to bring up. It's just like a year later, what do we have? We have land out.
Yep.
We have major updates to rank rewards. We have guild updates on the way. We have new games on the way in GLG, land, and tower defense. So
we're all using bots.
And we're all using bots. If you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. It's crazy.
That's funny. Yo, what's going on, Justin? I hope you're able to hop into the tournament. Just buy a lot of cards, mostly CL. Let's go, man.
Where have you been?
Well, he had to leave for a little bit, but he's back, which is great.
Dude, you're back? Yes. Send a invite to the guild. We have a spot for you.
Oh, we do have a spot, yeah.
Absolutely, dude. Right now.
Good day, Alistios. What's going on? Game on. Hello. Do we know how magic will affect the cards needed for land? I don't know. I think there's still too much up in the air.
They're still developing that.
So Alistios is saying, I've done my entire 9-plot setup, and currently I'm losing 45 of my best cards. So I'll have to slow down on playing, but I'll be generating 418 PP per hour. Around 10 minutes. Wow, that's crazy. Well, so Alistios, what's going to be interesting is like, do you want to slow down playing? Like, what if land isn't that, productive early on? I mean, it probably will be, but what if it isn't?
I foresee we're going to be seeing some optimization of play decks, right? That the best cards will stay in the deck you play with. Everything else will go to land. And I think there'll be lots of content and lots of analysis in terms of what that is. And you know who has that best information? Is all the guys that run the bots, right? Because they have all that information in the background. And I think we may even see a meta shift, right? Because cards that you're used to seeing, you may not see a whole lot anymore. Like those cards right there. You see those Hydras? Gonna probably look pretty good on land.
I beat Brybro.
Yeah. Whoa, dice.
I know. I'm a little happier. I jumped into that gladiator tournament.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing too bad. No, but you're absolutely right. I think we're going to see an imbalance that quickly finds a new equilibrium to the amount of people, to the amount that people can earn in land versus the amount that people are going to earn in game.
Yep.
So Liberty Guy, sorry I'm late. No, don't worry. You're in time for the diamond tournament. So we're in the middle of the silver tournament right now. And so far it's been pretty good. But we have the diamond tournament coming up in about, what time is it now? In about 30 minutes or so. So make sure you hop in there. We got only 13 people in there so far. Oh, I do want to do.
You see,
okay. I won't do streamer mode yet. I'll do streamer mode after I lose. But congrats to D Rambo.
Nice.
DK1. Oh, New Age and is VT Macro? Is that Ashley?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember. I haven't seen Ashley in a bit.
In a long time.
Yeah, I hope everything's okay. McCoy, congrats on the win. Oh, Stever 82, let's go.
Nice. Oh, look at that tie. Is that a tie? Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're going to have to resolve that.
Yes.
And
2 men enter, 1 man leave.
Yes. Con, the silver tournament started already, but there is a diamond tournament starting in about 30 minutes. So definitely hop into that if you can.
Look at the comment that Justin made about soulbound reward cards. I knew this was going to happen.
Big dog, GG's. What did he say? This is my IGN. Oh, Soulbound reward card is so OP in bronze. It's unfair for someone who doesn't have a Soulbound card. Yeah, but you can collect them relatively easily in
really
bronze
fast.
because you only need like 1 BCX, and there's a lot that are great at 1 BCX.
Yeah.
Oh no, New Age. I'm sorry. Your second match had it glitched. Damn. Shuni saying would be ironic if you can make acceptable ROI renting later on because of land, and that could affect the demand playing game.
I have to battle Icy Flow now.
Ooh, Darkestnyte and Icy Flow. It's gonna be good. All right, I guess I have probably a match. Oh, I got Target 2. Good luck, Target 2. All right, I'm gonna hide screens here, and I'll put my team in, but I will still respond to chat while I wait for everything to pop up. I just won't pull up the chat on screen. So Chuni's saying the more cards that go on land, the more likely reward pools for ranked play increase. Well, I don't know about the pools increasing, because if it's still the same amount of players, it's just competition. I don't think pools will increase, but I think competition will go down significantly. Oh, well, this is interesting. What shall we do here?
I'm gonna take a chance.
Let's try this. Oh, relax. Wait, what am I playing right now? This is not... Hold on, I'm in the wrong thing. Oh, shoot, I'm not even in the right game, guys. I'm sorry. This is embarrassing. Let me just put in a team and then... And... All right, Target, let's go.
Damn it.
I just lost battle. Alicia says, I don't care playing the card game anymore. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm probably going to get... I don't even know what's going on. I'm waiting for the match, but I'm getting the sound that I'm going to get kicked out. Target, you might get a free win from me.
Oh,
as you can see
Icy
here,
Flow
I'm
just got
still
a free win for me
back.
because I suck.
Okay, Target 2, let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready. Ooh, this could be interesting. Okay. Oof. All right, let's hope that this goes all right. Good luck, Target. Okay, well, now I guess I can catch up on chat whenever the game goes live. Bobby says, I'm smoking a ham, Cherrywood. Good for you.
Nice.
The martyr ability is so OP. I love it. I've been looking at clearing plots page and wondering if the reason Occupied Common has the same clearing requirement as Magical Legendary is an indication of future plot value or earnings. I feel like it's too hard to tell right now. The only thing we can base it on is like the price of SPS and how much SPS is going to go out. And that's the math that I want to run for a future video. You can really tell Darkestnyte loves the game when he talks about the lore. Hypothetical question for him. Someone offers him 1 million for all your assets, but you can never get back in. Do you accept?
Yes.
we found the number.
Yes, absolutely. I've already seen this movie. I know how it goes.
Yeah.
And when you say I could never go in, how would you enforce that?
You just set up a new bot.
My kids play. Can I sit over their shoulder?
There you go. All right. Battle. All right. So good luck to Target. I went. I'm having too much. I'm having too much fun with this. I gotta admit. Oh, that was a bad miss. Oh man, and he got hit twice. Yikes. Okay, cool. Let's hope Bloodless can do something good.
At least I didn't get wiped out.
Oh man. Oh, clutch miss. Actually, this is going to be really tough for me. Could come down to the... Oh wait, he doesn't have shield right now, so I think I'm all right. Nope, maybe not. Oof. No, I think I got this. Dude, Bloodlust is too OP. Oh, actually, no, maybe not. Oh, clutch miss. Oh, 2 clutch misses. Let's go.
My goodness.
Yeah, wow.
That
is Goldvorst.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He's solid. All right. Good luck on round 2, target. Oh, all right. Let me put my team in, and then I'll catch up on chat. Oh, ooh. Well, this is interesting right off the bat, isn't it? What's the game plan here? Oh, I know. 50 mana. Oh, I know. Oh, but no legendaries. All right, we're gonna try something fancy here.
Uh-oh, you know that's always the famous last words.
Yeah, I know. Okay, now I think we're getting a little too fancy here. Oh, maybe that's not what I wanted to do. Do I have any of this? No, I don't. Oh, wait. No, I don't. Okay.
So much pressure.
I know. All right, let's see. I think I got too fancy with this one, but good luck, target. Oh, wait. I guess I won't show my team just yet. Elysius, you got to run? All right, man. It's good chatting with you even for a minute. Started Modern CL. Alex is saying because they will start Modern set longer. Oh, okay. So Justin's asking, Darkestnyte, should I buy all the Untamed card sets or buy some Rift Watchers and CL cards? I think everybody's telling them to go.
I would. Yeah, I would. Ooh, wait, hold on. Let me check to see whether I beat Icy Flow. I didn't. Sorry, bro.
Oh, is it going to a final battle?
We already did. Yeah. So.
Oh, you did. Oh, to the next round.
No financial advice here, Justin. But I would probably stay away from Untamed, and just focus on Chaos Legion. And even Chaos Legion is getting expensive now, right? So you might be renting, right? Maybe rent for a while, build up your soulbound reward cards, and then you'll get competitive over time because the soulbound reward cards are excellent. But it's going to take some time.
Oh, clutch.
And you could find a good guild, right?
Double Bloodlust, let's go. All right.
Good game, Icy Flow. Oh, look at you.
All my time down in silver, bronze and silver has been helping.
Dude, you're
GG's target. I am on a roll right now, so I will take that. Let's see who else is doing well this round. Oh, Anubis is here. What's going on, Anubis?
Hey, what's up?
How come I didn't see? I mean, I saw you in chat. I just didn't see your name earlier. Oh, never mind. The first round was the qualifier. All right, so VT Mac Guru, congrats on moving on. Darkestnyte, Lord JPS. Oh, Wolf is in the house. What's up, Wolf? Black Coffee, Mystic Force. All right, we're waiting on DK1 and McCoy. Best of luck, guys. Wolf, are you in the chat? I'm just curious.
My turn to get fancy.
Wait, who are you going up against?
Lord PS.
Oh, are you on the next round already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right, I'm up against DK1. So we got Darkestnyte, Lord JPS, Wolf, VT Mac Guru, Black Coffee, and Mystic Force. Cool. Well, best of luck, guys. I gotta say, I mean, I love doing the commentary and looking at battles, but fighting in them is also a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get kicked out early just because I'm not that great at the overall thing. Okay. Best of luck, DK1. I think we're down to the top eight players now.
Fancy. Let's see. Ooh. Fanciness out.
Fancy indeed. What should we go with? Okay. I think I know. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. Oh. Two mana. What would be good for 2 mana? No, you know what? I'm going to change it to summoner. All right. I'm almost done here. Oh, actually, this is not a great idea, but whatever. We'll roll with it. All right, good way to get soulbound cards quicker is to rent to a higher league so you get more cards. Actually, that's not a bad idea. And the thing is, you don't even need to rent all the cards in the game. Yeah. You can just go with that. All right, DK1, good luck. See what this brings. I don't think I played it well. I'll be honest, and I can already tell I did not. So shouldn't have worried a martyr guy with that, but I guess
I don't know.
Oh, ouch!
Martyr man.
No, he's gonna. It was terrible.
Oh,
I'm gonna get,
all those attacks.
I'm gonna get to die because all the Yep. It's gonna take this guy too long. All right, GG's. Got me. He got me. I guess this might be my last round. Now done. Okay. What's going on? Now done. Okay. Guys, if you want to get into another tournament, there is another one happening in about 20 minutes. That is a diamond level tournament. So feel free to jump in there and we'll cover, hopefully if I get out this round, then we'll start covering what's happening in both tournaments.
So you asked me what my plan was for land. What's your plan?
I don't know yet. So I was talking with you, and then I made that video like looking at like if I wanted to get a bunch of like gold foil Izas, it's gonna cost me like $1,300, and then I still don't have enough PP, right, to maximize what I'm getting from the keep. So I don't know. At this point, I'm still trying to figure it out. I may go for like a couple gold foils here, or as I think you and I talked about, it may just end up being a situation where start small and then just have it compound, like whatever earnings I get, just go and buy better cards and start leveling up that way.
So how many plots of land do you have?
I have 3.
Okay, so obviously, I mean, the priority will be the keep, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what
Oh yeah,
are the
100%. I have a forest and a jungle, I think.
Okay, and they're both common?
They are both. What are they? Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, they are both common. I don't know why I had to think about that. Okay. Let me put my team together. Are you done?
Mm-hmm.
You won?
Maybe.
Okay. You don't like to watch your battles, huh?
The suspense always kills me.
That's hilarious. All right, cool. Let's actually put this dude here. And then man, I don't even know. Fine. All right. Battle. Guess you can watch mine. Big Dog saying, hardest thing about the game is where to put money.
Yeah.
I was going to buy a CL GFL, but at last minute decided to buy another plot. Yeah. Target says, work with someone with better cards. Give them a % until you have enough for max PP.
Yeah, that's what I would.
Yeah, actually. Oh, that's what you were offering, right? We go into partnership, Darkestnyte.
Mm-hmm. That's the reason why I made Dark Scholar. Exactly for that reason.
Mm-hmm. Well, for anybody who has like alphas and betas, I mean, it should actually be somewhat easy, right? Because like you can calculate how much PP is this card getting, right? Like there's only 6 cards.
Look at that ruse.
I know.
Let's go.
He's pretty slow though at silver, so I'm worried he's gonna get backfired.
Well, let's see. Well, that's what you want, right? You want him to die.
Oh, I guess you're right. I did forget about that. Oh, well, he didn't die, so that's good. I really just want him to charge up my guy here.
Well, he will.
My Dampier infiltrator. Oh, well, I guess
that was, really?
Oh, actually, none of that ended up mattering because boom,
boom, boom, boom, boom.
But I don't know. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, that
Look
speed.
At that.
Nice hit.
Wow, that was nice. All
right, well, we're going to a final one. Good luck, target. VT macro. I'm out. I usually don't make it this far. It's all good. Oh no, VT macro is someone different. Mac Filet was.
He's one of our winners before.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we do here? This is such a.
I have my opinion, but.
Well, let me give it a shot. I'll take it off stream in a second.
Yeah. Well, we can review it later, but.
Huh?
So I have certain go-tos for mana caps of this, and it usually works pretty good. Let's see. You know we can see your screen, right?
I know. I'm gonna take it off. Thank you for the reminder, though. Omega Splinter in the house. Zitron in the house. What's going on, guys? There's a second tournament happening in about 15 minutes. So, guys, if you were entered in, make sure you check in. Probably in the next minute here is when it is going to begin. We're wrapping up the silver tournament now, and I am fighting for my life to continue into the, I guess it'd be the semifinals. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna try something here. Okay, boom, boom. 1 mana. Oh, but that's not really what I wanted. Dang.
Check-in just opened up for the diamond. And ready to rumble.
You know what? I'm gonna lose this one pretty badly, I think.
Now we'll say this: I did see some Area 51 plots for sale.
Oh, you did? Nice.
I did. Yeah.
I'm falling too much in love with Pembroke Nymph, as you can tell.
Yeah.
So let's see if I can get some speed. Only problem is that dude is faster. Well, interesting. What? Very interesting placement there. Okay, that will help a ton. Oh, dude, how did you miss? Oh my goodness. That's game right there. Oh. Well, now they're missing, so that's good. Boom. Okay. Oh my gosh. We're going to make a comeback? Come on. No, we're not. There goes all their armor. And I'm not fast enough. Nope. Definitely not fast enough. No. Wow. GG's DK1.
Nice battle.
Yeah, that was a good one. All right. Congratulations. Let's see who is in the finals. Or semifinals, I'm sorry. Oh, Darkestnyte is in. Okay, Darkestnyte, you have to avenge me.
Finally. Yeah.
All right, best of luck here. Okay, so let's see. Where are we at? Got 13 players here. Guys, make sure you check in. Should I enter in this one too? There's only 13 people.
Let's give that a try.
Might as well. Why not? I'm going to get rocked because I don't have max cards, but so VT Macros is not selling my Area 51 plot. Want to pick up a couple common plots at these prices. Yeah, it seems like it's not a bad deal. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so I'm entered. I'm checked in. Ready to rumble. Starts in 13 minutes, guys. So make sure you join and check in if you're interested. Target, I do not know the player Night Kitschy. Who is that? They're not in here. So Big Dog saying, pretty sure I have the cards for the plots I own and will own.
There we go.
Lunacy System, good to see you here. What's up? All right, sorry, I know we haven't been chatting as much just because we've been so into the game or into the tournament. But I will catch up on chat now if there's anything else that I missed. Big Dog saying hard things about the game. Yeah, yeah, we read this one already. Hello, Endless Hope. Good to have you here. Target game needs a landowner board where landowners can meet/interact. What if there was a Discord channel for it? Landowners. That might be another thing. You got me, sweetheart. What's happening? Good evening. Happy Easter. All right, so we're wrapping up the silver tournament now. The diamond tournament will start in about 10 minutes. So make sure you check in if you have not checked in already. I'm looking to see here Anubis, Icy Flow, and Marcor. All of you have not checked in, or at least you don't have a green check mark next to your name. Encon, can somebody use a bot in this tournament? They are not allowed. Although I'll be honest, it's hard for me to enforce that. But from a terms of service perspective, bots are not allowed.
No bots allowed.
Don't get caught using one, because then you know, I won't forget you.
Yes. We are humanists.
We're pro-human, as Darren likes to say. You can be bot neutral, but we should be more pro-human. Oh, okay. Let me go to settings, and we'll enter streamer mode. Save, and then I want to watch these battles before the next one starts. Oh, I hope there's not going to be a conflict with you having to jump back and forth between both. I think
I'm pretty sure I'm going to get wiped out on this one.
Well, hopefully it should only be a couple folks. As long as we can finish the semis in the next 10 minutes, which I think actually we should be able to finish the semis. All right, so Wolf versus Black Coffee. Ooh, battle of the legendary summoners. And I see some soulbound reward cards in there. Very nice. Oh, this must be a poison rule set. I saw 2 martyrs on that side. Ooh, Oof. Oh, no healing. Interesting use of. Oh, I feel like Wolf is gonna take this one. But those misses are so not nice. Okay, well there you got to. Oh wait, this martyr ability is gonna trigger a bunch. Oh no, actually it won't because there's no poison. Well, that's interesting. Okay, now you're gonna have a beefed up forgotten one, gold forgotten one, waiting in the wings here. Wow, but Grum cannot hit anything to save his life. That's so sad.
It's the best I got.
Wow, Grum, you suck. I mean, I think Wolf takes this one still. Yeah, okay. And there it is. GG's. All right, let's watch Darkestnyte's first game against DK1. Walking Keys, what's happening, man? And Con, you don't know how to use it, but just asking. Yeah, well, look, this is a system-wide or game-wide issue right now. So there's no real way to enforce it, and that's kind of why the team doesn't even bother. Very interesting placements for both teams. I've never seen Narissa Tridon up front. But great use of the stun there. Okay. This isn't looking good for you, Darkestnyte.
It is not.
Dang.
But I will redeem myself.
Well, it looks like you did win the second one. Oh, going with what's his name again? Ooh, blast rule set. Oh, we get a sighting of ancient redwood.
Yes, we do.
Clutch miss there. Well, it kind of sucks that we already know who wins this, but I guess it's always fun to see Korra Lurker in action. Oh, dude, that shatter is so clutch.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh man, they're having trouble even just hitting you. You can't even get the martyr triggered. Wow. Done. Wow. Oh my goodness.
It's pretty brutal, right?
Oh, there you go. Took a little hit there, but well, you could be in trouble now. I mean, well, not really, but you know what I'm saying. All right, now that's game. GG's. All right. So I think Wolf won the first one. Right? Yeah, Wolf won the first one. Let's watch their second one. I'm assuming Black Coffee wins this. Big Dog says, enjoy the egg hunt. Let's go. All right, entities. Walking Keys is about to set up an Easter egg hunt for kids. Just want to say, hey. Thanks for stopping by, Keys. I hope you have a happy Easter. Oh, interesting Lily. We have a little bit of a Lily battle here, but check out the gold foil legendaries for Wolf SL.
Yeah, very nice. Fancy.
They do look really nice. Oh, okay. Got that triggered. Well, I'm guessing Black Coffee wins this because it looks like they're going to a final game as well. The final countdown. Speaking of that song, the reason it's stuck in my head is because it was played during a movie I was watching yesterday. Did you ever play tennis? Or not tennis, Tetris?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. On Apple TV, they have what's that called? A movie. It's a fictional movie, right? Based on a true story, for like the creation of Tetris and just how difficult it was.
Oh.
Because like they had to get it was a developer in Russia during Soviet, right, the 80s, and they had to get the rights, and there was like this whole big mess. And I don't know, it was just interesting because I didn't realize that the story was so complicated behind getting that game out to the masses. You want to watch that movie? It's good. I mean, it's entertaining. I like Taron Egerton, who was the lead actor in it. He was in another show on Apple as well called Blackbird, and I didn't know much about him before. I was never really like a big fan of like the Kingsman series, but in that series, Blackbird, his acting was I instantly became like a fan and like totally respected his acting because it was just so damn good. And so then I saw he was going to be in another movie with under Apple TV, or another production under Apple TV, and I was like, "Yep, I'm going to watch this too because I play Tetris." All right, Darkestnyte, I'm going to watch this last one. We're going to see who gets it. No spoilers. I'm not even going to look at your face.
Who do you think wins?
Well, International Travel Channel just said GG Darkestnyte, so I don't know. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out who this guy benefits, unless they have a snipe thing. Oh, or actually, I don't know. I really don't know. I think you have a good shot at it. But there, now you lost that. Oh, no, never mind. You got it back. Oh, forgot about that. Oh, that was clutch. Ooh. Okay. Wait, you lost it again. And now he's going to die with the... Oh, man, if that had... Okay, no, actually, it's still pretty good. So he's gone. Boom. Thorns it up. Okay, now the only thing is... Oh, Rooney doesn't have reflection shield here. Congratulations, Darkestnyte. Well done.
Thank you.
So you are in the finals versus Black Coffee. Oh, Black Coffee with a comeback. All right. So congratulations to both of you guys. You are the top two. So continue that. We have a couple of minutes before the Diamond and Champion tournament begin. We got 16 people in here. So guys, make sure you are all checked in. And if you want to join, you still have a chance to hop in. Oh, it looks like everybody's checked in. Amazing. Darkestnyte, are you in this? Oh yeah, you're checked in.
I am. Yeah. So I got to bounce back and forth between the two.
Yeah, I think it'll be all right though. I mean, I hope you will. I believe in you.
See how it goes.
Good luck against. Who are you up against?
Black Coffee.
Black Coffee. There you go.
I think he's checking my history before he That's what I would be doing. But I'm going to go on faith.
All right. So Big Dog says, I saw Shazam, which I was drinking, so I wouldn't remember it. I heard Shazam 2 was not awesome, and it's coming to streaming pretty soon, so I may just wait for it there. I don't know, man. Like I was huge, and all the superhero movies had to go opening weekend, and it's just like now, like I didn't watch Black Panther when it came out. I didn't watch Ant-Man when it came out. I guess I could still go. Ant-Man's still in theaters, but yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't. Wait, there was another movie recently. I think I watched Thor in theaters. I don't know. I don't remember. Seeing international travel name in chat reminds me of how many international guilds are starting to pop up in battles. Always a good sign. Absolutely, Big Dog. That's a great call out. All right, guys. I think we got 1 minute left. Yeah, 55 seconds. Looks like we're going to cap out at 16 people, which is actually perfect because then there's no qualifier round. Ooh, Tourneys, that's a tough question. What have been the 5 best movies you saw recently? Oh, man, I don't know. I got to think about that. Oh, the trailer for Blue Beetle looks good. Yeah, I'll watch it. If it's streaming, I'll eventually like catch up to it. Good movies recently. I'm trying to think of. I don't feel like there aren't like movies that like stay with me a lot recently. I did watch John Wick 4. That was fun.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
I'm up against Chris. All right, good luck, Chris. And let me actually take this off of streamer mode for now. Ooh, Big Dog said waiting on Dungeons and Dragons. Do you want to give a quick review?
I did see that.
No, I said, do you want to give a quick review because you saw it?
No spoilers.
Okay. No spoilers. I respect that.
All right, I'm going to jump over to the
Okay.
other one. Well, let me see if
We
I can
are
do both
in
at the same
the
time.
diamond tournament. So
Nope.
I'm gonna hide my screen. We got an interesting rule set here. Melee only. Oh, melee and thorns. Oh gosh.
So
Well,
I
then.
can't jump over to the other till Black Coffee allows me to submit. So I hope I have time.
Can you open up a second browser? Oh no, I guess you can't.
It's still seeking enemy. So
Sorry, man. I don't know what to play. Oh wait, no, I do know what to play. No, wait, I don't know what to play. Oh, wait a second. Oh, whoops. Oh, I got scared for a second. Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's the best I got.
Oh, I don't know if this is going to be good, but we will try it.
Oh, and you got me. GG, man. Good job.
Okay.
Now
I will
battle.
show the battle as soon as we going up against. Who am I going up against? Yes, sir. Good luck. We matched. Oh, Chris, is that you? All right. Good luck. I am going to share the screen. I'll see how far I make this. Oh, man. Well played. Oh, actually, I think it all just depends. Okay. So far, so good. Ooh, so far, so good. As long as you don't hit that. Oh, clutch. All right. You can't heal, or you can't steal. But it's going to take me like 10 turns. This is probably going to go to. Oh no, actually, I think I can get this. The amplify is going to come in clutch. Boom. Oh, actually, it's not a given. Because I'm going to lose my healing ability there soon. I think I still get it. I think I just have too much HP, but I don't know. So Chris is saying the Rooney difference. I think it was also the amplify from Kinjo that probably helped me out a bunch, because you're taking way more. Like we're all taking thorns damage, but you're taking way more than me. Yeah, I think we got this.
Nice.
All right, we'll skip and go to the next one. GG's. Yeah, expected sneaks. I wanted to, and I just forgot. So, yeah, Darkestnyte, it's 3 out of 5. So don't quit early. Says Black Coffee.
Is it? Oh, damn.
It is. Yeah. The champion is 3 out of 5. So thank you, Black Coffee, for your integrity. Reminding you to go back.
Let me jump to the other one.
Okay.
You know what? We're going to do this.
You know what? Actually, we're going to try this. And oh no, I don't have enough mana. That sucks. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I forgot I'm playing at diamond, so I guess I need that.
So for next one, we'll have to put more time between the two.
Yeah, I guess so.
I never expected to do this well.
Hey man, take it, own it.
Yeah, usually I choke before now, especially in silver.
This might be good too. Okay. Good luck, Chris. Oh, you won? Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and watch. I'll have to go back and watch some of these battles. All right, I'll wait until it pops up.
I said this before with Black Coffee. He's very thoughtful in his submissions. He doesn't rush through it. That has been very consistent.
Wait, was Black Coffee the winner, or like there were two people?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he just destroyed me. Oh, but I got a payment.
How long? It's Omega Splinter is asking how long until round 2. I don't know. Oh, wait, did you? Or did you get Darkestnyte?
Yeah. What's up?
Oh,
can you hear me? All right, this is gonna be interesting. Yes, he took me out with great aggression.
Black Coffee won as well. Congratulations. Oh, and won last week too. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
good. I mean, it's
totally. Oh, we got rid of him. Wow, that was actually awesome. I was not expecting that. I totally forgot how awesome what's his name is in Jared Scar.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, trample that bad boy. Let's go. Oh, can't you stick a poison on or something, please? All right. Oh yeah, Rooney comes back for the win. All right. GG's, Chris.
Have you seen the steady increase in the Rooney prices?
Dude, I know it's at half a thing now.
Yeah.
Half ETH. GG's. I know those misses were rough. Also, I totally forgot to use Jared Scar. That would have been so. I got obsessed with Possibilis.
Jared Scar is probably one of my biggest regrets for not getting a gold version when it was super cheap.
Yeah, it's super expensive now. All right, congrats to Omega Splinter. Congrats to Anubis beating Mystic Force. All right, we still got Marcor and Liberty Guy battling it out. Ooh, you're up against Wolf SL.
Yep.
New Age, well done against McCoy. Icy Flow and Off Grid Living are battling it out. And then Stever and Big Dog Web. So let me go back to my events and just see how did that last round play out. Oh, he swept you, huh? Black Coffee was well done.
Yeah, he's good. I mean,
all right, Chris. Thanks for joining, man. Have a good one.
Yeah, take care.
Okay, so Big Dog is asking, have you been watching the value? Have you been watching your deck value? Sorry.
Yeah, it's
mine hasn't. I don't know. For me, it hasn't. It's like it seems to still be around the same price, but everybody else keeps talking about it, and it's making me a little jealous or envious.
Yeah, it ticks up just a little bit, drops back down, ticks up a little bit more. So it's pretty volatile right now.
Okay.
And the thing is, the deck value list price is never what if you were to sell your deck. That's not what you're
sure.
Get,
Yeah.
Right? So
there's like a list price and a market price. So
yeah, and I always go by market price, and that hasn't really moved a whole lot.
Got it. Okay. So let's see. Did we get any of the winners here? Nope. Still waiting. So, oh no, Stever fled.
No.
Stever, I hope you're all right.
I think I'm done with mine as well.
Oh, you beat Wolf. You beat Wolf. Congratulations. We can't go through all the battles here, but we will. Once I get kicked out.
I feel like I'm on right now. Like everything is just clicking on the Splinterlands.
Nice. Well, hey, I mean, you got second place in the silver tournament. You lost to the guy who won like last week, so yeah. I'd say you're doing pretty good. New Age is saying I don't pay attention to the value, just what I'm earning, and still a long way to go. Yeah, agreed. Haven't really seen rental values go up that much, even though I feel like the rental market has been not sucked dry, but there's definitely less cards available. And I don't know if everybody's just like renting up max level cards and not really worrying about like, intermediate or interim like silver, gold, but.
So I rent out a couple of cards, a good amount, right? But I never go back in and raise or lower the price.
Yeah.
So I need to do that more often.
Well, now whenever you do, you burn 1 DEC. So we've burned a ton of DEC. In fact, let's go over here. This is something that I've been tracking as well, because we just went below 5.3 billion DEC.
Wow. Man, we're almost at peg. Look at that.
Yeah, it's feeling pretty good. But I still think SPS is going to take a long time to actually like get any kind of flywheel action. I mean, we'll hit the flywheel, no doubt. We'll hit the flywheel, but it's not going to move the price. Because there's still, oddly enough, there's still too much SPS being printed every day. So I just feel like we have to let that draw down a little bit more and slowly burn a ton more.
Yeah, but if DEC pumps up, just burn some SPS.
Well, so that's the thing, right? Like for someone like myself, I get a lot of SPS from staking. I get a lot of SPS from LPs or validators. I won't need to go buy DEC off the market, right? And no, sorry, actually even more than that. Once DEC's at peg, I won't have to go buy SPS to burn off the market because I'm getting some, right? So it really will take an influx of new players that don't have any kind of like SPS stake or things like that. And it doesn't need to be a lot of new players, but it will require some new blood coming in or just massive amounts of DEC demand, which we could get with land. Oh, yeah. But I don't think it's going to be as big as people are expecting it to be. We need to get there, but I don't know. I'm still bullish on the SPS price this year. I don't think we're going to hit new all-time highs or anything, but we'll see. Ooh, I got Omega Splinter this round.
I got Anubis. Dang it.
Oh, that's a tough one. All right, so Darkestnyte versus Anubis, Off-Grid versus New Age, Omega Splinter and myself, and then Liberty Guy and Big Dog. Let's go.
You notice how everyone has the gambler title? Or almost? Or high roller?
Ooh, dude, New Age has the high roller. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck to you, Omega Splinter. Let's see what we can put together here, huh?
So what's the next big thing we're waiting on? I mean, they've been giving us something every month.
I don't know. It seems like we're in a bit of a lull period. I mean, land phase 1 was a pretty big deal.
Yep.
I would think.
So vacations, right? Team takes a little bit of a break. They deserve it. They totally deserve it.
Let me put this dude here.
You know, though, what I would love to have are some cosmetic things on the land cards. I'd like to have a little music.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That would be really nice. Animated. Little animation would be good.
That'd be cool. I'm down for that. I think that the team, either to burn DEC or to earn some extra revenue, they should allow cosmetic things. Like, I don't know I don't know if maybe you're the best. Well, no, it's not even about you. Although I know like you're into like having a brand and all that, right? So it's just like, how much would you be willing to pay in order to get the banner of your of your logo? I think we talked about this, right? Get the banner of your logo like planted on the NFT of your castle.
I'd love it.
Well, but let's just like, how much would you be willing to pay to get that embedded onto the NFT itself from the team?
That's a good question.
It's hard to value.
Let me think about that. Let me think about that. I'm right in the middle of my battle, but yeah. Let's go with this.
No, you're good. Okay, good luck, Omega Splinter. I went with this dude, and I don't know if it's gonna end up being good or not. Oh man, not the dude, you're just killing me with cripples and poisons everywhere. Jeez. Okay. I don't think that my blight is better than yours. I could teach you, but I have to charge.
But it's better than yours.
All right. Well played, Omega Splinter. No, you're good. Go ahead. We want to hear it. Rentals are in the dumps from my experience as New Age. I think DEC listing fee impacted negatively, but I guess better for long term. Well, I think I don't rent out a lot of high level cars, but I do feel like the value, the price of rentals for higher level cars did go up. Chris was asking, do you ever look at the level valuation on Splex? I don't know what you mean by level valuation.
Ooh. Okay. That's surprising.
This is a little surprising. All right. Good luck, Omega Splinter. Let me have my screen. I'd really like to make it past this round, but I'm not feeling confident at all. Oh, not enough mana. Ain't that a pain? This is going to be such a messed up team, but you know what? I don't even care. Oh, relax. You know what? We're just, if you want to rock, rock. Let's try this and see how that goes. All right, good luck, Omega Splinter. Let me share my screen. Ooh. Oh, Thorns again. Oh, and Amplify. Oh, no. Yeah, there's no bueno. Let's try here. The only thing I can hope for is that, okay, take that return fire. Oh, but I'm just, nope, done. And there goes my guy. Actually, I don't think there's any way that I can win now. Man, nobody's missing. All right, yeah, I think you got this one. GG's, all right, I'm kicked out. That was fast, and that was brutal. All right, so now I can jump back into the chat. There's about 6.25 million per month printed and pushed price even lower. Yeah, I agree. Oh, Eros is here. What's going on, Eros? Good to have you. You bought a number of skins. Nice. So we get roughly 6.25 million per month printed is just for land. We get about 1 million SPS per day is what's roughly being printed right now. So it's a lot. Because I was like running the math here. Okay. Oh, actually, so this is perfect. And I will do a separate video for this just because I'm not gonna calculate it all. Be able to calculate it all on screen here. So we're getting like roughly 1 million SPS per day times 0.03. Let's be generous. SPS at 3 cents, right? Even though it's not. No, let's be accurate. 1 million per day times 0.028. We'll say. So that's roughly $28,000 worth of SPS that's printed every single day. You divide that by 0.001 to get the amount. If we were to burn, so all the SPS that we get, right? If we were to burn that every single day for DEC, we'd be minting 28 million DEC per day. And you can see here that we're not even burning anywhere close to that. It's like 6 million per day. Now we had a lot for land, but that hype has died down now, and that was a one-time thing. Darkestnyte, how you doing?
Doing great.
Ooh, you won the first one. Oh, let me put on streamer mode again. No, not currency activity settings. All right, Darkestnyte in the match number 2. Ooh, we got a Lux versus Astral Entity. Everything looks maxed. So let's see what's up. Oh, that was a huge miss. With the dodge. I always forget about that. Oh, nice trample. Oof. Oh, nice stun there. But you do have the... Oh, wow. And you get your armor back. Dang. This was brutal, Anubis. GG's.
Yeah, good game.
Well, congratulations, Darkestnyte. Semifinals.
Bam.
Semifinals. Oh, shoot. I couldn't watch the rest of them. Okay. So... So who else won? So Big Dog beat who? Big Dog beat Liberty Guy, and Off-Grid Living beat New Age. GG's, guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Weirdbeard, I know you say you're always here, so
always.
My one quality of life suggestion would be to leave instead of once somebody wins. Instead of like making it all 3 matches, keep this one like thinking until everything's done. Oh, but I guess that would cause its own problems. Because the thing is, like, I'll watch like a second game. The reason why it matters is because like I'll watch a second game and then it's just like the result, or I'll watch the first game and then I'm waiting for the second game to come in and then it'll immediately show the second and third game done. It's just like, okay, I think this ended in 2 games. Ooh, was there a good battle between you guys? Big Dog and Liberty Guy? Oh, okay. Well, while we're waiting. No battle to watch. Total number of battles in this matchup is obscured. Oh, okay. Whoops. That's good to know. Lux versus Kelia. Ooh, look at that gold foil Kulu Mastermind.
Nice.
Dude, I want one so bad. My diamond daily chests have been atrocious. It's really bothering me. One health. This must have gotten really interesting. Oh, it's still so weird to see Bakjira attack.
It is.
Big whale just moving his body over. Do a little shimmy. Clutch. Okay. Sounded like this one was something that comes down to the wire, but ooh, big miss there. All right, got a couple of folks gone now. Ooh. All right, interesting. Oh. Whoa. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. That's awesome. Great match. All right. So Stever is saying I'm bad at silver and had to miss this one. Oh no, Stever, we wanted to make sure you were okay. We saw you fled the first battle, but well, thank you for donating the DEC. Okay, so let's watch Big Dog and Off Grid first match. Oh, there's a Darwin sighting. Check it out. This is really exciting. Hello, Dallin, my old friend. Wow, there's a lot going on up here. What is this? Oh, opportunity. Okay. I genuinely have no idea who's going to win. That cripple is clutch, though. Wow. And they are not missing. Oh, off grid. That sucked. Well, actually, you know what? Nobody seemed to miss either on Big Dogs. Oof. That hurts. Oh, that hurts a lot. Oh. I gotta admit, I do want to see if Dallin can get the win, but I think it's gonna be really difficult. Yeah, done. Oh, done. Wow. Oh my goodness. Because even after you got finish all those guys, return fire. Yeah. GG's. Well done, Off Grid. Oh no, it's over already?
Over.
Oh no, did you lose?
I did.
Oh man, all right. Congrats to
Omega Splinter.
Omega Splinter. Oh, okay.
Right.
I guess I have to cheer for Omega Splinter now, because at
He
least
is
I
the
can say I
alpha
lost to the
and
champion. Yeah.
Omega.
So Off Grid living. I'm assuming both people won in 2 matches. How did it feel though? You like diamond or you like silver better?
Diamond for sure.
You did better in silver.
Yeah, but I mean, stiff competition. I mean, that's pretty good.
Wow. Who faced Stever first round? I'm wondering who had a bye round 1. Oh, it was Big Dog. Okay.
And Omega is in YGG Brawlers, and those guys are always tournamenting it up, right? So
Off Grid. All right. So how did this feel for tournaments? Is this like a good cadence? Should we continue doing this? Like, Is this like a good Sunday thing? Would you do it during the week?
Probably not for me during the week. I might participate during the week, right? But
I know you can't stream, but yeah,
I'll probably participate, right? I mean, I think the problem for me with tournaments is I always forget that I'm in them, right? So I sign up and then, all of a sudden I get money back that I, because I didn't check in or whatever. But you're always, reminding us that, time for a tournament, and we're doing it while I'm streaming. So it makes it super easy.
Yeah. I'm almost wondering if it's not that I want to. I liked streaming on Thursday mornings, but I'm almost wondering, like, what if we were to do an evening during the week?
The evening is absolutely doable.
Because then we'd have like a morning time on the weekend for folks, and then we'd have an evening time during the week.
I mean, if you could fit everything in.
Yeah. Oh, so I was just gonna say Thursdays during the day, like I don't expect anybody here to play, and then even still, it's like Thursday night for people on the other side of the world. Which again, I don't know. I don't know how people are participating from there versus here.
So to that point, right? I would say pick a specific day and time, and we know that we're always going to do it on that day, right? I think that'll make it a lot easier.
That's the tough part, though. Of like, I don't know that I have the same night available every week, unless. Oh man, but that would just be so much. Like, unless I stream right before the Splinterlands TV stream and then go into that, because I already have my Tuesday night blocked off.
Or do it during.
Well, I can't stream to both Splinterlands TV. Oh, whoa, there's a draw. Oh my god, did they pick the same exact team?
Let's see.
Dude, check that out. They picked the same exact lineup. That's hilarious.
Did we say no bots? We did say no bots.
All right, off-grid living in Omega Splinter.
That looks like botting.
Fascinating.
To me.
I don't know. What's the consensus?
Bot.
Too much botting going on here?
Though they can defend themselves in chat. You must now face your accusers.
Okay, there's a lot of similar cards here. The only difference? Oh no, there's a couple differences.
Yes, it's different. Yeah, that's different. But
I was gonna say the placement is better. Stever, it looks like bots. Did they do it again?
Yeah, that second game.
Didn't,
that first one
do it again. See, this is. I don't want to I'm not going to accuse anybody. It's just if it happens, I don't know what to do. It's a problem that I don't know how to solve, and the team hasn't bothered solving it either.
As far as bots?
Yeah, because I don't want to be running tournaments if people are just going to bot or
I'll tell you honest, it's been great not having that fight for the last 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're not all of us, but a lot of us are using it on a daily basis. I just like.
Well, no, botting in the tournaments though.
Yeah,
that's different.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know. I'm neutral-ish because if I had the ability to use a bot during some tournaments, I probably would.
Oh yeah, I mean that's
unless someone said no bots, right?
Well, so here's the thing, right? I'm sure these live tournaments are bottable.
Yeah,
but it's not going to be something like a Splex or whatever, or not.
Yeah,
Splex,
I mean, we're having fun, right? So I don't know that I really care.
Well, but you do care because what if somebody botted against you and you lost against the bot?
Well, maybe that's what we're talking about now.
well, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So,
but I like Matt's school of thought, right? I mean, Matt always said, "Hey, you should be able to beat a bot."
No, see that okay, it's not against Matt, but that argument is invalid to me for the simple reason that they're conflating two different issues, right? We talk about bots coming in from lower leagues and playing at higher leagues with lower cards. Yes, you should be able to beat those bots. But if accounts are botting and they have a maxed out Chaos Legion, maxed out everything deck,
I agree.
Well, at that point, you are like, that's like saying, hey, if you're good at chess, you should be able to go and play against IBM Watson, whatever, and beat it every time. It's easy. Go play chess against a master computer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So my thing is, yes, and I absolutely hear what you're saying. I just don't want to get back to where I was a year ago, right? Where I was infuriated every second by bots. And it's just good for me, right? Not to focus so much on it. Now, yes, is there a downside? Absolutely.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is actually somewhat close. Oh, did Omega Splinter say he's already out? I think we have our champ then.
Came in third. I feel pretty good. First time I've seen my name in lights.
There you go. There you go.
A long time. Yeah, it's interesting. I turned my bot off, and I've been playing pretty regularly now.
Mm-hmm.
I hit double champion 1, which I'm always very proud of, and then I take over after that.
What are you doing now, though? Are you still playing?
Okay. Yeah, actually, I don't even know if you guys know this. If you hit the practice button, you get to practice against a bot. So they've implemented bots on the main game, in the main game.
Nice.
Now, It's only level 1, right? Level 1 card. So it's not really much of a challenge, but it does let you see different card interactions and try a different strategy now.
Interesting. All right, let's jump into. I know you don't want to talk about it, but let's jump into a hot topic here because Omega Splinter, who lost, is saying that the other person was botting, or Xbot helper won this game.
Oh, well, so I mean, we but here's the funny thing: we saw it, right? So it was easy to identify that was happening.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, like I don't know, like I really want to commit to building out a proper esports scene with this. It's just.
So Weirdbeard said something, or was it Matt that said something, right? They have the ability to shut down the bots, just
but they're not
they
going
put
to.
that functionality in when you're doing tournaments, right? It's automatically shut off. I mean, that's it, right? You don't have to shut it down for ranked, but they can shut down. I think there's an API call, right?
Mm-hmm.
That a lot of the bots use, and just shut it down.
I'm curious.
No nothing.
Okay, I'm curious to know, for people who are familiar with the Xbot helper, because I haven't messed with it at all. So, how much does it cost?
Don't know anything about it.
So Steve is saying, in general, I don't do tournaments because I know people bought them and it ruins it for me. Yeah, I was hoping. The problem is when the prizes get good enough, people will find a way, right? People will find a way to bot. So the people, to me, waste of time. You can't beat the bots. Yeah.
See, the problem for me is, and you and I have talked about this a lot, right? There's a lot of money in tournaments, an awful lot, and so it's that unfair advantage, right? There's so much money involved that people are going to do whatever it takes to win.
Here's the thing. So let's say we're going to do our, fingers crossed, we get our After Dark tournament. There's no way to even stop someone from botting that or using an Xbot helper. Because it's like if we ask everybody to bring their own, I don't know, man. I really want to make this happen. It's frustrating.
So let's just add it to the list, right, of things that we have to find a solution for. Right, and maybe the team can help.
Well, I mean, this has been on the team's list for a while, and they have no desire to, attack it.
Right.
So, I don't know. Like, I mean, in person can work, but it'll have to be even more restrictive to a certain sense, right? Like, you'd almost need to have like referees watching, and just being like, okay, like they're doing their battle now, and.
Well, look at that. So Icy Flow is saying he's looking at the Xbot battle log and doesn't see anyone from here using it for the tournament. So that's a thing, right? I mean,
wait, is that?
I didn't even know there was a log.
I didn't know there was a log either. Sorry. Look, they had a great guy pushing tournaments for what, a year, and he couldn't grow them past 500. Yeah, well, that's because we don't have 500 players. Sorry, but the bots make it so you can't win. You have to fight like 10 more accounts doing it. Weirdbeard has always said bots don't belong here. Yeah, I'm with Weirdbeard on that. Okay, I don't think there's a way to penalize someone that picked a comp, but the Xbot helper gave a suggestion. Yeah, because tournaments only fill up when players can't lose their entry fee. That's the culture in Splinterlands. Tooney, that is so well said. But I appreciate everybody who joins here because I'm only giving prizes to the top, like the champ and the runner up.
I mean, we're having fun, right? I mean, that's the thing, right? I mean, as I pay my entry fee, it's like going to a movie, right? If I win, if I lose, I still had fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's 1,000 it's 100 DEC for the silver one, which is 10 cents. Again, I'm not trying to assume anybody's financial situation, but it's like if 10 cents is too much, I get it, that's fine. But for most people, I would hope you can hop in, play against other people in the chat. And like I said, I'm not trying to advertise this to everybody in Splinterlands. I'm trying to advertise it only to people here. Yes, it is open, but I want, rather than completely closing it off, I want as many people as possible to be able to participate. So live play is the only way to verify no bot. Agreed. Yeah, you can join if you can't lose, and sometimes you make it around 2 and win a bit more. Yeah. When people like me get frustrated and seriously think about getting a bot, there's something wrong. Bot is like a sin to me. Yeah, it's funny. It's just like we were all there, Target, and then like eventually it's like, well, if everybody's doing it and the team's not stopping it, what, like it sucks.
See, I mean, it's interesting, right? So for me, it became a quality of life tool, right? I mean, you remember, right? I was playing, thousands of games per season. My eyes were red. I mean, I was always playing. Last summer, it was ridiculous. And then when I started using the bot, I was able to do other things. I was able to start playing other games, right, that I hadn't played in years. So I mean, there's definitely, for me, right, there's been a quality of life benefit, but I prefer to play, right? So it's a difficult choice because at the beginning we were both very anti-bot, right?
Yeah.
And then it's not that we got worn down. I think it was the philosophy of Archmage, right? They said they weren't going to allow it on tournaments, right? So that was good. You had to invest, right? I mean, those tokens were expensive.
Well, so I was talking about this on Map Chat the other day, and I felt like I explained it well. Like the problem is that people look at Splinterlands not just as a game and not just as an investment, right? There's a weird kind of mix there that is very much unique to Web3. So it's brand new. And so like you and I, we were playing all the time last summer, right? Your ETR was at like 0% because like you loved it, right? And then the thing is, life happens, and it's just like, or you go on vacation or something, and you love playing the game because people are just like, oh, anybody who bots, like they don't love the game, and it's like, no, I love the game, but because this is also a quote unquote investment for me, I want to maximize it. And if buying a $30 token means that I'm going to get the rewards all the time and then I can hop in and play, then I'm going to do that, right? So like, again, would it be better if it didn't exist? Yes, in all aspects, it would be better because then it would force everybody to come to the table every day and be like, let me do my matches, let me get them in, But we don't live in that reality right now, and I don't think we ever will, based on where the team is at in terms of their stance.
Right. See, the funny part is,
thank you, Icicle.
I mean, the funny part is that we just enjoyed this, right? This was fun. We just spent literally 2 hours just hanging out doing tournaments, right? Fantastic. Chatting, talking, just as if we were all next to each other. But it was interesting, right, that the bot conversation came up because we saw something that looked like bot behavior, right? It was easy to identify. So perhaps, just like there's an XBot helper tool, right? Maybe there's an AI detection tool that will result in an immediate disqualification. So maybe that's something that Weirdbeard can work on, right? Because you don't have the ability to disqualify people right now. And so I mean, again, we just want to, without a shadow of a doubt, we want to know that a bot's being used against the rules of the tournament, and then the person that's putting on the tournament can remove them, right? So you use the bot at your own peril.
Yeah, that's okay.
Again, just an idea, right?
But no, it's a good idea. I just don't know that the team will actually implement it on their side. So again, it'd have to be like a third party thing.
Yeah, it would have to be. Yep.
Which maybe somebody can create, but how do you monetize something like that? I don't know. Like we can't even monetize tournaments properly, right? Everything is subsidized by the DAO. We're just printing SPS tokens. That's the only reason people join. Or there's a ton of tournaments here where people are just generous, right? Like the tournaments that are like 5 DEC. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to price mine in a way where it's just like they can at least pay for themselves to cover the costs and give out prizes. And
they're
all
expensive.
That.
So I would say, I mean, this would be something, if you were going to code it up, right? You just have a button that says bot detection and no bots allowed in this tournament, right? And if you get hit with the bot detection, And again, it's all AI and algorithms, right? So
See here, so Tourney has an interesting thing. Like, it has to be an honor system in the end, and that's kind of what I was hoping in a naive way. Like, okay, if it's just people on this channel, hopefully there'll be like whatever. But actually, I'm going to throw this idea out, and I don't know how to structure it, but I want to be able to do something like this, just because this is what I was trying to build up to, like tournaments. But would you, I know you're going to say yes, but just hypothetically, right? I know you're going to say yes because you're my friend and because you want to do all this stuff, but would you have interest in joining a league, right? Let's say we talk to, I don't know, like let's say we model it after the NBA or the NFL, right? There's 32 people, but it's like, it's you, it's Tails, it's Luthien, right? It's people that we know. It's Stever, right? People that we know who want a competitive scene, a competitive space. They're not going to bot, because it's just like, if you get caught botting, like, we're all just going to look at you and be like, yeah,
dude,
that's not cool, right? We all said we're not going to do that, because I would love to set up a league in that way where we have like 32 teams, and it's like the NFL. Like, every week you play like a couple people, and I think the best way to maybe do this, because to like reduce fees, is like, I'll set everything up and track it, and it's just like, you have to send challenge matches, and it's just like everybody's in it. So we get 32 people in a Discord, and it's just like, hey, your matchup this week, you have to play these 3 people, coordinate with them, and send challenge matches. And then when you're done, send me the battle ID.
See, that's cool. I like that. Yeah. I like
so if people would be interested in that, I will set that up. I'll be honest, it's going to take time, but I love doing this. It's going to take time and energy, and I probably charge something for it. Yeah. So it's like, if we could do that with a trusted group of people, again, where the honor system actually means something, because it's just like, you know, if I were to catch you doing something with Xbot, I'd be like, dude, Darkestnyte, really? Come on, man. Like, you're better than that, right?
And that's the thing, right? Like, it makes, let's say I was botting right now, right? I wouldn't feel good about it. And could I take credit for the wins that I had in doing great in silver? I've been practicing in silver, right? You can tell, right? So, but that's for me. That's for me to feel good about. So, I think there are solutions. And again, it's for the same reason why we all want to be in the same, region or track with each other, right? Because we know each other, maybe not directly, but I've met most of the people. You have to, right? And so at the end of the day, I think it's that the community can help fix this, right? If you know somebody's a botter, you just don't invite them to be in the community.
Yeah. Well, again, this would have to be something where it's just like, and it sucks because there's so many people on this channel, supporters of the channel, that like, I know their username, but I don't know them personally. And it's like, I don't want to exclude anybody, but I'd have to, because it's just like, well, like, you say you're cool, but like, you're just a name on a screen to me, right? And that sucks that it has to be that way. But it's like, I need to be able to like personally hold people accountable, where like, you wouldn't do it because you would feel shame, right? Like, or Luthien or Tails or whatever, like, they wouldn't do it because they'd be like, oh, that, you kind of be ostracized by the rest of the group of the community. You actually want to see how good of a player you are against your peers.
Yeah. So let's go the other way, right? Would anyone want to play a tournament where bots are required?
Well, the reason I was asking about the Xbot helper, I'm like, how much does it cost? Because then, like, if it's not much, then this is going to sound bad, but I would almost like do free advertising for them. Be like, hey, we're doing the tournament. Most people here are using Xbot helper. Like,
can you shut it down for us?
Oh, well, yeah, man. I don't know.
Because that's a thing, right? I mean,
yeah,
I would say, that maybe that's something that they can help with, right? If that's the tool that people are using, say, hey, can you shut it down for this event? Yeah. I'm sure they could tell.
No, it's a good point. Hold on, let's catch up on the chat. A lot of good comments here. So I said last week I would love to join the tournament. However, the way I run my collection isn't suited for tournaments. Maybe in the future. All good, Leandro. All I know is I used to go 7-1 in brawls or 6-2, and then Xbot helper came in, and now you go 4-4.
Yeah, and I, it's funny, Steve, you mentioned that. Like, sometimes I look at some of the battles that I play, and I'm like, how did I lose that? Right? It's really suspicious.
Pao, it's good to have you here. So Ivex is saying, I did have Xbot up only to see if someone else was botting against me. That's how I know a bot came in first place.
Oh, interesting.
So and so here's the thing. Omega Splinter. I'm not. This is not a hate the player. This is a hate the game, right? Like don't you know?
Absolutely.
So like, I can't. You know, I'm saying that I don't want people to bot. There's no way for me to enforce it. Like just speaking honestly. So it's like, please don't do it. But I can't stop you. And if you do, it's just like it's still like against terms of service officially for the game.
So it's interesting. So what I was just talking about, right? The bot detection. If he's saying he can see if somebody else is using a bot against them, that's an interesting thing there, right? What if a judge could see the same thing, right? But again, we didn't need XBot or any tool, right? We could see it was super obvious that a bot was being used.
Darren's saying we can try to make it easier to identify bots, make it mandatory for players to be active in chat, and announce a ban on a certain summoner or unit. Yeah, but that's that. I mean, Darren, it's not a bad idea. It's just a lot to manage then on top of everything else going on. But I like where we're getting some good ideas here. So 1,000 is too much. Lower the price so more join. Well, Icy Flow, if I lower the well, what would you want the price for Diamond to be? And then are you okay with lower prizes? Because again, I'm just trying to like have this thing break even. I'm in. Plus I suck. So easy D, EC, SPS. We could team up something together. We have our Discord with NFTs that we could leverage. Tourneys, we still need to talk about the Bitcoin stuff. I would love to chat with you about that. Maybe try to do good again. I want something similar to a bowling league where we all meet up once a week. That's a version of what Hawks did. See, but okay, Liberty Guy's onto something here. This whole like Friday night Splinterlands thing.
Yeah, I totally want to do that. Yep. Hey, while you're thinking, you're deep in thought, I want to give Stever a shout out.
Please.
He did something. So he did a video that went through the land white paper, like section by section.
Oh, nice.
Very detailed, right? And I was able to listen to it while I was driving. And I was like, man, this is just like an audiobook. It's awesome. So great job, man.
Stever is an OG. He knows everything about what's going on. That's a version of what Hawks did. Okay. You're just describing brawls kind of. I hope they do more for brawls. I love that idea. You could count me in too. Okay, I think we can. Okay, so here's where I think we go with this. And I still want to run tournaments, and you know, it'll be what it'll be. But I think like starting a league would actually be my favorite thing, right? Just getting, it doesn't need to be the 30 best players, but it could just be the 30 players that, you know, are willing to be part of this and like KYC themselves to me, at least to a certain extent, right? Or that I know them.
Hey, we can always hire proxies. So when we do a tournament, there's a guy gonna knock on your door. I'm your Splinterlands proxy. I'm just gonna sit here while you play your tournament.
So what do you do for a living, sir? Well, I watch other people play video games live.
Exactly.
In their homes.
That's super funny.
Like a poker club, you play with people you trust.
Yeah. That's absolutely right.
So that's what it's gonna come down to. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do next is ideate on finding a time where we can do a Friday Night Magic, and we're not gonna do tournaments, and it's just gonna be hopefully people that are like regulars here or that we know, and then we could set up like a challenge style tournament where it's like, okay, if everybody's watching here, Darkestnyte, you're up against Tails, right? So you send a challenge to him, then he sends a challenge to you, then you guys send me the transaction or the battle ID. You
mean like we do all the time without a tournament?
Exactly.
We do that anyway, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
You know what? Okay, so here's an idea for the After Dark Fest. Depending on how many people we get, we could do it so that like we get two computers there. They go like up on the screen. We get people, the players playing in like a separate room.
Yep.
And then you log into your test server. I log into my test server, and we just watch everybody's battles. And it's like a cool kind of live experience because if you're not playing, you're out there watching, the guys put their teams together. I don't know. That's one way that I was thinking about. We can take advantage of the. We could take advantage of kind of like ghost cards, essentially.
So I would love to see during tournaments that there is an announcer that's like right next to the person, right?
Mhm.
That's asking them questions about selection. Like you have to get good at actually commentating on your thought process, right? Or your
Yeah.
stream of consciousness. I think that would be super cool, right? To hear the evolution of a team submission while they're under pressure, right? Imagine Virus or DTuff, right? When they were at Splinterlands and they had to actually talk about their submissions. I think that would be pretty cool.
I agree. I think we have something here. I mean, there's only like 33 people in the chat.
Yeah,
and I
we'll
feel
test
like I know a good
Just
amount of
test
them.
it.
So, and I already like. Can we just count out some folks right now? Like people that would probably be interested in this, like me, you, Luthien, Tails, Virus, Anubis is here talking about. Like, I mean, we can easily get 12 plus. Like that's probably even like 15 to 20 easily.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, we all know each other, right? So I think let's test it. Let's just do one, test it, and see how it goes.
The only problem with challenges is that they default to wild.
I love it.
Yeah, I know you do, but most people won't be able to compete. I want to keep it chaos only.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, it's trust, right? So you just don't use any wild cards. We all know what they are.
Oh, I'm already thinking through it. I'm just like, all right. So if we do like soccer rules, right? So like you play against someone. If you win, you get 3 points. If you draw, you get 1 point each, and if you lose, you get 0. But if you play and you use a an inappropriate card that's not from the right set, but you still end up winning, you have to redo the battle. But even if you win the second battle appropriately, right? So basically it's like a fault.
Get less points.
So if you win the second one because you had a fault in the first one, you only get like 2, for example, as a win.
I'd say let's test it, right? I mean, this is just a basic idea right now, right? It's going to take some refinement, and to get it right.
I'd be interested in closed challenge. Yeah, see, I knew Andrew would be in. Well, we need a third-party site to host tournaments. How do we do that, though?
No, see, the team can do that. They can already do that, right? So they are the ones that said they could do it.
But they're not going to, which is why Iceful is saying we need that third party.
But not across the board, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the request is that we have a tick box, like all the other tick boxes, and it just says bots allowed or not allowed, right? You as the organizer can choose no bots. API gets shut down for that event.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, because here's the thing: you're paying money to set up this tournament, right? Shouldn't you have a say whether bots are allowed or not?
Well, you should. Yes, 100%. You should.
Right. And it would make this whole thing a non-issue because who knows? Then maybe all of the Splinterlands tournaments are automatically set on for that by default, or maybe some are. It's clearly identified bots are allowed or bots are not, and then as players we can decide which one to participate.
But don't you think the bots will still find a way around that? Like
maybe
I don't know. So Mega Splinter saying the bot costs around 15 to 30 DEC per battle. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it in brawls and tournaments that are going for like thousands of dollars. Yeah. Add an extra rule says fine. 500 is fine. Prices don't matter. It's about bragging rights. See, but that's the important thing, right? It's about like just having okay. Yeah. The issue is that if you have a bot and a shot to pick up 10,000 DEC, you are going to do it. So
that's the problem, and that's what the problem always is, right? In some cases there's just too much. If you look at some of these tournaments, there are thousands of dollars up for grabs.
Yeah.
Right, and that's significant for some people, especially when the cost is only a few DEC.
Well, part of me is just like, should I make the prizes 1 DEC only, right? And then I give them out manually. It's not being given out by automatically. So like when somebody looks and they see the prizes here, it's going to be like, oh, I have to pay 1,000 or 500 DEC to get into this tournament, but it pays out $0, right? Why would I bother with that? You kind of discourage negative behavior. Right. I mean, if they read the description, they'll know. But Sorry,
Yeah.
what's
And
that?
the Holy Autotuna NFT to go with it.
That's so okay. Well, a little alpha here, but that is actually my goal, right? Like I'm talking to Weirdbeard, and I don't know when this stuff is going to come in, but I know that it's being discussed. Like I want a whitelist or tournament or like invite only. That would be perfect because then it's just like with the Holy Autotuna NFT, like it's just like, hey, if you own one, you're automatically invited to the tournament. Now, again, is there still an issue with bots? Yes, potentially, but it's just like that. We're not talking about bots. Like that for me is just like giving value to the NFT collection over time.
Yeah.
But even still, I would love the invite only or whitelist only to be available to like people on the channel, right? It's just like, I don't know.
I mean, I'll be honest. I came in third, and I felt really good about that.
Mm-hmm. But see, here's the thing. I'm not trying to make you feel worse, but it's just like you came in third, you feel really good, but does it make you feel like a little cheated if you got beat by, a perfect bot?
I would. Yeah,
like the fact that you could have come in second or first.
Yeah.
So, I think that's just the general sentiment across the board. Yep. And like Stever's already so jaded by it, he doesn't talk about it anymore. But this is why it's so important to me. It's because it's just like Stever is awesome, and he's just disengaged, right? Like you don't care. But many people do, and it's like, how do we re-engage all of these people that want to have a competitive space?
But here's the thing: I don't play tournaments. I hardly ever play.
Well,
tournaments.
true, yeah.
Right. So, and that's the thing, right? Because the names that I would bring up, right?
Yeah. So you do feel the same way. It's just not when we're playing these tournaments, I guess.
Yes. Yeah. I'm going back and forth. So that means I'm neutral sometimes.
Yeah. So Liberty saying rank battle is lost in a bot wasteland. I just want to preserve human versus human play in brawls and tournaments. Call me old fashioned. No. I mean,
it's true.
I think like ranked battles or ranked play it's just DeFi farming at this point, right? Like a lot of people are just going to bot their accounts, and that's never going to change.
It's a flex for your collection, right? That's what it is, right? Because it still requires cards, right? To be competitive, and that's really all it is.
Yeah. So Dwayne used to do that when selecting his team, and I've really found it insightful.
Yeah, when he was doing the commentary. Yeah, it is insightful.
Yeah. Okay. Chuny we got another one. Chuny would be in. Yeah, and what league would you run it at? I mean, if we're gonna do a league, I'd probably want to do it at Diamond Plus. But I almost thought about it where it's just like, this is how my brain, like how deep my brain gets into like the whole competitive space and really building something out. It's like, what if we had it where it's just like you get like home and away games, right? So like when it's your game, when it's home, you get to decide what kind of challenge you want to send, whatever league or level you want to set it at. If you want to include, I think gladiators are allowed, right? Yeah. So like you get to decide. And it's just like every week or whenever you have a battle, it's just like there's two, right? You get one home game and one away game, one where you get to choose and dictate the rules, and one where they get to dictate the rules. And then that would kind of like open it up where it's just like you'd have to be good across the board, right? You could have like a high level deck, but it's just like if you can come in and win all the games that are, you're at your level, I don't know, to me that's pretty cool.
So what you're describing, right, is tournaments in general needs a complete rework. Right, because everything we've talked about can be coded, right? So instead of it being just tournaments, it's now leagues and tournaments. Load your players in, and now let the back end handle all of this stuff.
Well, tournaments are cool. What I want to build is a league. Like I want if I could figure out a way to do it, and this is what I'm actually like brainstorming on a daily basis when I'm at the gym or whenever I have like a free moment. It's just like how can I build the NBA or the NFL of Splinterlands, right? And the thing is, it doesn't need to be like everybody. Obviously it's going to be a select amount of people, but here's the thing: if I can get all the top players, people that I know that are also top players, and we can have some just like awesome competition and bring people in, get people to watch, get people excited, turn all of you guys right into celebrities in a sense where it's just like, hey, during this 2023 season, you know what I mean? Like Darkestnyte won the championship and we run a whole season, we run a whole like tournament at the end. That to me would be freaking awesome. And it would be so small scale initially, but I feel like it could grow into something because people would attach to it because they know there's no shenanigans there, right? It's just these are all like top tier players that just want to play the game and play it against other people and show how good they are, right? With just their brain, no bot, no helper, no nothing.
Yeah. So, but I think as the stakes rise, though, that honor, right, gets stretched a little bit, right? And
Absolutely.
I mean, we're doing, this is crypto, right? Blockchain. It's supposed to be trustless, right? You're supposed to trust that
don't trust, verify.
Rules you set are going to be the rules, and you don't need to trust whether someone's going to follow them. The AI or the blockchain figures it out and says, hey, this is a bot. There's a 90% probability that this is a bot. I'm going to auto disqualify them. Or it'll submit them for review to the organizer and let them manually take them out.
Yeah. Well, I just don't think we're ever going to get that in an online format, unfortunately. Like, somebody will always find a way to be able to game the system. And so therefore, like, that's why, like, to me, live in-person events have to be the way to go. Yeah. It's just that's not the focus on where the team is at right now. And I kind of want to do this with our After Dark Fest. Like, I really want to have an awesome in-person experience for anybody who can make it, because it's just like, man, if this thing works well, it's not that we don't need Splinterfest, but it's like in the times when Splinterfest is not available, it's like we could do this and be much more nimble about it. You know what I mean? And actually have some cool contest. So
Alex makes me feel like I'm in the Matrix just by that statement, that last one.
Yeah.
Rules are meant to be broken.
Rules are meant to be broken, Vent. There is no spoon.
Yep.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap up here. I know we've been on.
This was fun. This was a lot of fun. Good conversation. It took a direction that I did not think it was going to go. Right? We talked about bots. We haven't talked about bots in a long time. So
true.
So that means the issue really hasn't gone away. We've just been distracted by other things.
Well, the thing is, people have given up on ranked is what it comes down to, right? And sorry, it's not that people have given up on ranked. The team has also made significant changes to the mass bot farm issue for ranked, right? They've closed off the reward pools or capped them for each league. They have done, other things like leveling up your cards and all that stuff. So they've solved one side of the bot issue, but the bigger side, well, I don't want to say bigger, because they're both equally weighted, just very different in how they impact the game and the economy. One is the economy itself, right? Because it's just like they were sucking the rewards dry a year ago. But on this side now, it's the game. It's just like people don't want to compete or play because they're going up against Watson, right? IBM Watson, and playing like an advanced game of chess essentially. So I would say that has not been really addressed, and that's why when you said like, and I don't know if. I'm not saying that Matt said this about this specific situation, but I've definitely heard that sentiment of like, oh, if you can't beat a bot, like, come on, like bots are easy to beat. Right. No, you can't. It's very difficult to beat a bot if they have a max deck. You can beat bots if they're lower level and they're climbing and they shouldn't be in the league that they're in. But if you're playing against a bot that has every card in the game and has the data selection to know what hand wins 51% of the time, on a long enough time horizon, they will beat you. They will beat you.
I mean, just your fatigue alone, right? Yeah. Humans get fatigued.
Exactly.
Right? And we're emotional, right? I want to play Waka, even though I know it's not the right card to play.
You're like, this seems like a Waka rule set. I'm going to make it a Waka rule set.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, you don't even need for a battle helper. Wow.
Okay. So just like we did with Archmage, right? We need to do some experimentation with Xbot. I've heard about it. I like Archmage, so I had no reason to look for anything else. And it does what it's supposed to do. But I think for me, right, this is tempting the darker side of Darkestnyte, right? So
the darker night,
because now all of a sudden you say, hey, Darkestnyte sure is playing a lot of tournaments.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We'll
have to do some experimentation though.
Yeah, for sure. This is disappointing. Omega Splinter was, I guess, providing some evidence that that last thing was botted.
So I don't understand what that means. So the winner used the bot's 5th choice. Oh, so I guess it gives you choices and you pick which one it is.
Yeah.
So Lux, Pellicore. I never used Time Mage. Damn. They didn't use that one.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna test. I'm gonna do some experimentation.
Okay. So Eiffelberg is saying it's nice to have bots run for rewards. I didn't feel playing. No bot tournaments would be nice though. Yeah, agreed. Alex, we're about to hop off. You missed both tournaments. I'm really sorry. But Darkestnyte, this is always fun, man. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, no, this was good. I mean, I love hanging out with you guys, and just doing stuff like this really is a great way to spend a Sunday.
Indeed. Well, happy Easter to everybody celebrating. I will be live again, I think, on Tuesday. So we'll plan for that. But otherwise, have an amazing rest of your day, week, whatever time it is. And yeah, that's it. Peace.
Peace.